everyone, and welcome to Simply Made Homestead. I'm Marian, and today I want to give you an update on the baby quail and show you how they're getting along in their little puppy pen and what my daily routine is in caring for the quail. It is so easy, they have tons of space, and they are really happy. Now be sure to stick around till later in the video because we will be moving them over to the grow out pen, showing you the grow out pen and what that process will entail because they will go on an automatic watering system which they're not used to, so there will be a little transition period there. We're going to take you along and we're going to show you just how to do it and what all's involved. Alright, let's get in here and get these kids cleaned up and fresh food and ready for the day. You can see their setup there. Now they have not used this heater for about a week and a half. I haven't turned it on at all. I was turning it on just at night, off during the day, but now they have not been using it at all. But it gives them something to climb up on, to go under. They like things that to kind of occupy their time. I wouldn't want to be kept in a cage and nothing but food and water either, would you? So I like to give my quail a little something extra to just give them something to do. And they really enjoyed that. Now they have sure made a mess of it, but that's just how they roll. Now they do fly really good. You see how big they are. So you have to really watch them. This is what I do for my quail every single morning. So the first thing that I'm going to do, which it doesn't matter in what order you do any of this, but you see all the mess down bottom there. You see that one fly? So I just add another layer. Oh, get back in there. They're tricky little suckers. Come on, kids. I know you want to get out. I know you want to fly away, don't you? We can't let you fly away. But I just sprinkled that down a nice coating of fresh shavings. Now, about halfway through their stay here in the pen, I did pull these blocks up because there is, there's a couple inches worth of shavings in here. It never smells. The only time it has a little aroma when I come out here first thing in the morning because, there's lots of fresh poop. But once you spread your shavings down, it's nice and fresh and gives them a fresh bed. And they really get used to you. Just like me throwing these things, shavings around, it doesn't scare them at all. Alright, so now I'm going to pull out their waterer. While I'm doing this, because I'm going to go outside and get their water, I am going to zip them back up because I would come in here and find them all over the place. Now this little feeder right here, this has been an excellent feeder for baby quail. I absolutely love this. It gives them plenty of space. I was having to fill up the little chick feeder like twice a day, but this gives them where they could all feed at one time. I mean, we've got about 20 quail in here, and they can all eat at the same time. It's just a little chick feeder, and I highly recommend this. This has been just a real blessing. All right, let's get some fresh food, fresh water, and get them fixed up. Babies, move. Come on, Scoochie. There you go. There you go. All right, guys, here we are. We've got the grow out pen pulled outside. Andrew's got the pressure washer, and he's fixing to clean it up really good before we move the babies over. And we have done this with just the jet spray on the water hose, and it does work. It doesn't do as well. Now, we just got this pressure washer, and we cleaned the other two cages, before we moved on to the grow out pen, so we'd have a place to move the quail around and to get all the cages clean at one time. And I swear it came out looking almost new. But if you don't have a pressure washer, the jet on your hose does work. It just takes a little more. You need a little scrub brush, a little more, you know, a little more elbow grease, but it does work. So don't fret. You don't have to have a pressure washer. All right, now any of the items that you see in this video, like the chick feeder that I highly recommend, the long skinny little feeder, and the puppy pen, which works out great, and the pressure washer, we will leave links in the description box below for you so you can check them out. All right.
I've got one other thing to add to that. Along with the pressure washer, we usually put some vinegar, or you can use like some sort of a, what's the word I want to use? Antibacterial?
Yes.
Some sort of cleanser.
Yeah. Yeah, you can use bleach, but we like to keep it as organic as possible, and vinegar is a very natural cleaner, and it does a really good job.
Yep. So I'll just get a spray bottle and spray where the majority of it is, and I'll let that sit for several hours, and I'll rinse it off, because the vinegar, once it does hit the metal, it will corrode it. So I'll just let it sit for several hours, up to 6 hours, and then just rinse it off.
Now, while we do let it sit out in the sun like all day, so here we are first thing in the morning, and we're going to let it sit out here all day, and the sun really also helps sanitize anything that is out in the sun. That's one thing it's really good for. So, all right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. One thing I want to add real quick is that we will keep them in the grow out pen until they are 8 weeks old, and at that time they will start laying eggs, and they are old enough to go off of their chick starter, their 30% protein, and they can go down to like 18 to 22% protein, and we'll move them over into the regular quail cages. The regular quail cages, the step-by-step instructions on how to build those, you will find those in the Raising Quail playlist or the Homemade Homestead Quail playlist. I'm tongue-tied today. I just don't know what it is. The quail cage is all cleaned up. We have fresh food in there, fresh sand in the sand boxes that we love to add in our cages for our quail to give them a little something to do, and they really enjoy it. If you can hear these two, they're going to town. But one thing we have done different, now we do have the automatic waterer, which I will link for you here, that you can check it out if you'd like to see about building one for your quail cage. We have added, even though we have the automatic waterer, we've put a little chick waterer in each of the pens because that's what they're used to drinking out of. And we want to make sure they have water. And so once we see them drinking out of the little cups, we'll know that we're good to go and we can pull them. But until then, we're going to leave the little chick waterers in there to ensure that they are getting water. All right, now we're going to put the females down bottom and the males up top. All right, now this one right here. Now, if you would like to learn how to sex quail or build a quail cage or anything about quail, I will link it at the end of this video. Our playlist for raising quail. Now this one looks like a girl to me. This one is not feather sexable, so we're going to put her down bottom. Now this is just a really quick little thing here. We're not going into great detail, but you can see all the pretty little spots on the front of this one. You know that's a little girl. So, all right, guys, we are going to continue adding our quail to the grow out pens. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give us a big old thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please be sure and do so. I can't talk today. But anyway, please be sure and subscribe to our channel. We would love to have you join us on our journey of building a homestead on an acre of land. And share us with your friends and family and all across social media. So until next, and if you ever have any questions or comments, please be sure and leave them in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. So until next time, take care.
And God bless.
And God bless. Say, happy homesteading. Bye.